How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video and choosing to watch whatever it is I'm getting up to right now, which at this moment in time is coming out of the building where I was doing my physical therapy. For those that might not know, I had back surgery last October. I had a fusion of my L5 S1 vertebrae, and I am, we're slowly coming up on a year of recovery. If I'm being honest, I really thought it would go faster than it has been, right? And I get frustrated when I am limited by certain things that I used to be able to do easier, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better at being able to pace myself, and I see the benefit of doing this. That being said, right now, currently, my schedule is to come in and do physical therapy Monday through Friday, which is that's a huge chunk of time. And again, if I'm being honest, I'm getting a little stir crazy. I got to start the Jeep. It is hot. We finally got a nice sunshiny day here in Calgary where it's not going to be raining. Roll down the window. My goodness. We also take the flannel off, but I'm getting a little stir crazy in the sense that because I have to do this intense amount, I have to stay in the city. Right, the weather is gorgeous. I really want to just get out of the city. I do have a camping trip coming up, which is nice, but I was thinking to myself, then I'm going to book, after that camping trip, I'm going to book another campground for myself, and we're going to get the whole rig out there, and I'll do the commute back and forth like I was doing when I got caught out at Macleod Creek, and I got that huge dump of snow. But then I remembered, no, I can't do that, because I got to be here every bloody morning. So hopefully there's an end in sight for this, and I can just sort of be left to my own devices to deal with it and focus on my physical therapy. I've definitely learned the benefit of it, and I never used to be a workout guy, but I don't want my back to end up in worse shape than it was before I had the surgery. So it's going to be easy for me, after all this is said and done, to just take the reins and go to the gym myself and do these minor exercises that have been given to me. I got zero interest in becoming any sort of like weird bodybuilder or anything like that. Anyway, yeah, just getting a little frustrated that I can't, get out and enjoy this stuff and lean into my van life, but responsibilities and all that. Responsibilities, speaking of, it's time to install the brace on Grace's tailgate. If you missed the last video, it was a whole thing, but I do have the bit that we need in order to take the hinges off. So that's on the docket for today. Before we do that, by getting back down to Lucky, I gotta stop at the farmer's market and get a few items. Milk and mango slices. What more do you need? Let's put the milk in our cooler. Oh, probably get some more ice as well. They freaked me out. That milk used to have a yellow lid. Now it's white. Why do we have to change things? Of course, and the lady at the checkout freaked me out even more. She called it standard milk. I'm like, is it still 3.25? She's like, yes, but it's standard, so it's a little bit different. It might separate. Shake it. Everybody just calm down. And these mango slices, these I was getting like every week back around when I was right before my back surgery. I had a whole bunch of these in Lucky. Dehydrated mango slices. They're so good. Kind of come across like a more natural candy. I'll tell you guys, it's always best to try. I know, I'm not giving advice. I am saying what's on my mind, whereas I know it's better to eat healthier. It's better to eat more organically. But damn, It's too expensive to do that all the time. A 1 liter bottle of milk, $7. Dehydrated mango slices, $5.37. I guess today we're treating ourselves. Got to make one more stop. Unfortunately, that market didn't have any avocados, which makes sense. It's all local. We're not in Mexico. So I want an avocado for dinner tonight with Brooklyn. So hopefully the Safeway here has some that are ready to go. And not always the struggle with avocados. Most of the time you got to get them and plan. I go, okay, they're not ready yet, but in 5 days I can eat it. But sometimes you get lucky and you find the ripe ones right in the store. Unfortunately, that is not today. Okay, so that's unfortunate. They didn't have any ripe avocados. I will stop at another grocery store probably later when I go to pick her up from school. For now, I got another bag of ice. So we're adding that to the cooler. I also need to get my yogurt, and I got aluminum foil because I want to clean my little grill. We're gonna do hot dogs, hopefully an avocado. And then I was looking at the chips and I'm like, the chips are so bloody expensive. You know, it's nice weather out. You want to have like barbecue-y kind of food. But I decided instead of chips, whilst we're putting the hinge brace on Grace, we'll whip up some pasta salad. It's like craft dinner pasta salad. Stuff's actually really good, I'm not gonna lie. Guilty pleasure for sure. And also, since we've got the air fryer, we can make cookies. Okay, put this in the cooler. Don't let the cookie dough go bad. There we go. And hopefully by making that pasta salad, we'll be able to reduce the amount of bottles of water that we have in the back of the Irish Pirate Queen. Now, I guess now that I think about it and said it out loud, I could also just use those water bottles to make ice for the cooler. 2 birds with 1 stone and all of that. But it would be time consuming for sure and take a considerable amount of power. Kind of, the whole battery setup in the EcoFlow Glacier refrigerator. All right, hi Lucky. I'm home. And hello to you, Miss Penelope. Oh, you're nice and cool in here. You got a nice shady spot? And you betcha. How about I'll get her whole little setup set up. And you can come out in your catio for a little bit. Get the stink blown off ya. What do you say? I think that's a good idea. Let's go. All right. Had to put on a little bit more Matthew appropriate attire. The temperatures are rising. All right, so we've got the water we need to make the pasta salad coming to a boil. I also forgot you have to make the dressing. There's a little seasoning pouch in here, much like the cheese packet that comes in the boxes of Kraft Dinner, but it needs to be mixed together with mayo, so thank goodness I had some on hand. No need to panic. I've got the Getaway Girl and bike over here off of the back of the Irish Pirate Queen. But I got another potential dilemma, right? So if you missed the last video, I still have to take the spare tire off and all that jazz. I was reading reviews on Amazon, like customer reviews of this brace, and a lot of them were saying that the bolts that are included are too long. Oops. Make sure you keep them. That's an important step. My God. Yeah, they're saying that they were too long, and then when they get screwed in to where they have to go, they end up pushing this plastic trim off. They were all about a year old reviews. I'm hoping maybe Rough Country has sorted that out since then. We're gonna find out. And if that's not the case, if they do end up being too long, then I'm thinking that angle grinder is gonna come in handy, but one step at a time. I wanna get this pasta salad going because it's the best after it's been refrigerated. I cannot refrigerate it in its current state. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't think that's gonna make it very edible. So we're just gonna do it properly. Penny's enjoying her sunbeam down here. Hello, darling. Oh, yes. A breeze has kicked in, which makes me a little bit nervous for the awning. Oh, the awning, by the way. I noticed this has probably happened when I had that aforementioned snowfall the last time I was out camping at Macleod Creek. You can't really see it from this side. But the awning at the back here, right up here, is coming apart from its mount. You can see there's a broken screw head or bolt head there. So this end and that end are both broken. I think there's still 2, maybe 4 bolts in the middle holding it on. So I don't really know how I'm supposed to fix that. Or maybe it's, oh, I see it. Oh, I do see it now. Oh, crazy. Okay, there you go. Oh, there's 2 missing. That's where they're supposed to go. There's little holes there in the track. Are they, frick, were they rivets? Oh, they were too. Look at, they were rivets. That's okay, nothing a little self-tappers won't solve. Future Matthew problems. Held on by 3 right now when it's supposed to be 7. Write it in the book. Tear it open like a man. Don't use the perforated spot on the box. God forbid. Pull out our little macaroni and seasoning salad mix. Thank you very much. Passed into our finally boiling water. I had to swap propane tanks. It ran out. How embarrassing for me. All right, 8 to 10 minutes for the pasta in the boiling water. And while we wait for that to do its thing, I'm gonna take our ratchet, come over here and get the little bit that we just bought at Canadian Tire. This thing is a T55. It's what's going to help me take the bolts off of the actual hinge on the door. That's what I did not have. It's a 3/8 inch drive, so it will fit on my impact gun as well. That is my impact gun. I was going to say impact driver. No, it's an impact gun. But let's see if we can get those bolts started before we take these mounting bolts off of the spare tire actual carrier. So you get this bad boy in here. You go. I cannot do this one-handed. You can sit on the spare tire. But before that, let's come give our pasta a little bit of a stir. Don't agitate it too much, but don't let it stick to the bottom of the pot either. Pasta salad. This bad boy. Yeah. Come on. Hi. Use your muscles. The bloody paint. Huh. What's going on here, Jeep? You and your bloody. Ooh. There. There we go. Just had to give it a little whack and get it right in there. There it is. That's a trick. That's a trick. Come on. Go do it. You bastard. There we go. Unbelievable. These bolts suck. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that they're not loose. Okay. Now that those are all cracked free, I'm gonna take that off with the impact gun. Okay, got the spare tire carrier off. I'm gonna have to use my cooler to prop it up because it's connected. Obviously this is for the brake light. Wish there was a quick disconnect somewhere in here. That'd be nice. Could always install one later. I got the gate closed now. That should keep it hopefully at the level that I need it. This is actually quite loose right now, even with just like the minor cracking of these bolts that I did. So put a pause on that for a second. I'm gonna come back over here. Pasta's boiling away. We've got 4 minutes and 34 seconds left on our timer, and we gotta get our dressing made, so get on it. All right, the instructions say half a cup of mayo. Well, we're not gonna be so fancy as to dirty a second dish. We're just going to assume that maybe that looks like half a cup. That looks like half a cup. You hush up over here, pasta. Actually, I think it's getting really close to being done. I better taste test this integrity and all that. Yikes. Hot, 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 hot. Shocking. And unfortunately, I would say that macaroni is Dunsky. So we're going to have to put a pin in the dressing for a second. Get the lid to our pot. And I've got my mechanic gloves on. Hopefully they will suffice as oven mitts for this hot ass pot. Hello? There we go. Will they work? Oh, of course you will. Very good. Where are we going? Over here? Sounds good. Ooh. Oh, now I remember when I used to make this in sticks and bricks. You're supposed to run the pasta under cold water or something, aren't you? Drain pasta, then rinse under cold running water. Well, we live in a van. We don't have that. But we do have van temperature bottled water. It's one way to rip through our supply. Why do I have such a large supply of bottled water? If you know, you know. Let's not repeat ourselves. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute in the cold water while we finish up our seasoning. Get the wind guard out of the way. It was breezy moments ago. You enjoy your... Why do I have the lid on? That's just gonna trap heat. Some people's kids. Nice. Get our seasoning mix in here. Oh, that's the good stuff. There you go. There you go, bud. Half a cup. Does that look like half a cup? That's half a cup. Pardon my splooge. There you go. Okay, now, don't make the mistake of putting this into there while the water's in there. My gosh. Leave that there. Let's drain this out. Okay, our van temperature water has been drained out. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Rogue noodles. This bowl looks a little schmutzy. Where's our vinegar? Maybe take the mechanic gloves off, Matthew. Might help. Quickly do dishes. Nice. Transfer into this bowl. Yeah, I'm glad I mixed it in the pot. This bowl would have been a little tight to mix that dressing all over the noodaroos. All right, so there's our pasta salad. Looks good. It's going to be even better once it's chilled. And because I didn't have proper cold running water, we're actually going to stick this in the... Oh, look, a peach. Who put that there? We're going to stick it in the freezer side for like 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and move it back over to this side. As you can see, I'm going to have to make room. I guess I could just put it in the cooler as well, but we definitely don't want the macaroni to freeze. So, hey Siri, start a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So polite. Okay, so now we got to get these suckers out and get the brace on. Should be fairly straightforward, provided this bloody gate stays straight. So where is my gun? There it is. Okay. Let's put our Torx head on our gun, just to make this all go a wee bit faster. Okay, we won't actually be reusing these. It's unfortunate, they're so pretty. But what makes them pretty, it also makes them obnoxious. So much dust and dirt falling out from behind the hinge. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got all those out. Now we've got 4 bolts, 4 spacers. The spacers go... I wonder if the spacers are like the new inclusion that will prevent this from causing me grief. Let's see. I need the actual brace. Apparently this thing was supposed to come with like a backing plate that goes behind the RC here for rough country, and it was red, so it looked like a red RC. There was not. I did not see that anywhere in here. I did get a sticker though. That's cool. I don't care. Oh my gosh, my timer's going off. Okay, let's not let the noodles freeze. Quickly, quickly now. Hey Siri, stop my timer. She listened, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, get those out of the freezer. I don't have access to my cooler because the spare tire thing is there, so I need to go through this anyway. Macaroni in the fridge. Deal with the cookies and the ranch dressing. What? Oh yeah, right. Broccoli later. Okay, so that's what we were looking at. So this is nice. You don't have to move this too much. Those hinges can just stay there. And this thing is apparently just gonna go, oh yeah, okay. Go over that bumper there. That goes over there. Ooh. I need a third hand. It's ridiculous. Okay, so those are on. Now, line it up. There we go. One there, one there. Very good. There, and there. Okay. Hand bomb it in. Start the threading. What size are these? Are these the same? Of course not. Why would they be? I don't know what size these are. Well, let me get this sorted out and see if these bolts are too long like all the reviews were saying. Okay, I think I'm in luck. I don't think they're long enough. I think that might have been what those spacers were for. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself here. I have it on right now. People were also complaining that the bolts were silver and they didn't like that. Like, they should be black. It needs to all match. Calm down. I believe they're 17 mils. I only had an 18 on hand, so I just kind of got them down with that. But to put the final sort of tighten on them, I'm going to come back here. We're going to see if I do in fact, hello, la di door, with all the breweries. There you go. Have a 17 mil socket. It's just that it's way in the back here if I do. Well, look at that. You know what? You know who this belongs to? Fun fact, that's Mike's 17 mil. Hi Mike, if you're watching. Thank you. He gave this to me way back at the beginning of all this in chapter 1 when I was doing, well, he didn't give it to me, but he let me borrow it, and I've just had it ever since. When I was doing my brakes on Lucky, I believe. So I think this should be the answer to our issues. Oh, would you look at that? I'm not going to use the impact gun on this just because I don't want to cause any sort of damage to the hinges. And yes, there's probably a torque spec that these are supposed to go down to. I'm not going to mess around with that. We're going to use the German spec of Guten Titan. There we go. And my plastic inset thing is not, doesn't seem like it's popping out. So we may be luck. We may be luck. The only thing that's annoying is I kind of wish it did come with that red plate now, because I didn't think about this. The RC is right over my 4-wheel drive, so but whatever. Who cares? Okay. Let's get this back on and see how tighter everything feels. Now, how does it open? Still open the same. Knocking tools off, but that's fine. Okay, slam it shut. Slam shut. The close okay with the window. Don't break shit. I can definitely tell that it's off by like the, but that's what happens when you take doors off their hinges. They're never gonna be factory again. The big question is, will I notice the weight difference once I get the bike and the getaway girl back on there? That is a future Matthew problem, because I ain't gonna put them on there now just to test it. Only to take them off again later this evening for myself and the pirate princess. Now, with that done, lots of time before we gotta get her. Time to refuel myself. As long as you have healthy milk, any cereal is healthy cereal. Want to know how I know that it's healthy cereal? Because it was expensive. That's how it works, right? So there you go, a nice healthy bowl of Lucky Charms. was using the tin foil to clean the grill, so it's all ready to go for dinner now. And I'm clearly dying because just a little bit of cloud cover blew in and I got so chilly wearing just the bamboo. So now we're doing the redneck look. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have any real cookies in your bowl. Better do something about that, eh? Yeah. Grab. There you go. But this should tide you over until smooth loaf o'clock, okay? I'm gonna go get the Pirate Princess and we will be right back.
I didn't see the Edmonton Street.
Sorry?
I didn't see the Edmonton Oilers.
Edmonton Oilers? You're not gonna see the Edmonton Oilers. You're not gonna see Florida either, but nice whip. I like the Jeep. Oh, okay. This one for you. You can get one? I'll try. There you go. You know what? That's probably good enough for Dad too. Right, what flavor are we gonna get? What flavor are we gonna get?
I'm in the green.
You want green?
The brown.
Remember, you can't have.
I'm in the
You can't. You can't have brown.
Oh no, I want this one first.
You want pink first? Okay. Tell me when.
Brown.
Okay. Next one. Tell me when.
When.
Tell me when.
When.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad. All right, we can top it off with. You want green? All right. Ready? Get it under there. There you go. Ooh. So fancy.
I want the pink.
You want pink or blue? Pink? Good choice, little girl. Yo, what? You got a spirally straw. I just got a white straw. What's that about? Lame? What are you seeing?
Wow.
Yeah, you had that in BC, didn't you?
Yeah.
He's terrifying like that. Where's his eyeballs, Brooklyn?
No.
This is ridiculous. There you go. For you. You were just telling me about it. Look at it. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. That's Sonic.
How we playing?
You want to play Mario? Here, give it a shot.
I want to play this
You're going to play this one? Let's see it. There you go. All right, you ready? You're probably going to need both hands, sweetheart. Put this up here. Let's see your skills. Let's see those skills. I mean, no judgment on what you're playing, but this might be more fun. Just saying. Wow, are you playing now? You just moved over to Sonic on your own. Good job. Go, 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 go.
I played this.
You played Mario too? So you're just making your way down the line?
It's the SpongeBob.
That's, oh, the TV. Apparently it's a running theme today. Oh, you might be in luck, little girl. You. What do you think of that one?
Yeah.
Give it a squeeze. Is it ready?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Here, you carry that. Thank you. Did you say you wanted green or orange plate? Orange. Okay. What?
Zoom it out.
What are they? What kind is that?
Chocolate.
Chocolate what?
Chocolate cookies.
Oh. Better bring this bad boy out, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, I will pull it out for you.
Plug them into the good ship, Lucky. Ooh. Oh, Daddy didn't clean it. Hang on. How embarrassing. Can you get that open? Or not so much? You can't do it?
No.
Yo, what?
There's two symbols.
Oh, there's 2 arrows. That tells you how to put the tray in. That's right.
Can I put something in?
Of course you can. All right. You pick one. Hang on. Pick one off of there. There you go. In the pan. That's 1. That's 2. How many do you think we should make?
Let me see.
That you see? All right. Whoa. That's probably enough. That's, yeah, 4 is probably good. Well, we don't.
One more.
One more? All right, you're gonna crowd it. Grab it. Grab one more, quick. Hang on.
Can I put it in there?
You can, but let's space it out a little bit, okay? I really don't know if 5 is gonna work, sweetie, but we're definitely gonna try. Okay. And away we go. All right, you want to come see? You want to come see them? They might be ready. You better come open it up and see. You don't want them to burn. This is a very fine science. Go ahead. Oh. Whoa! Look at those. Those are pretty cool, huh? Okay, now be careful. This is hot. We're gonna have to let them cool, okay? What are we gonna do while we wait for them to cool?
Why not bites?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Still hot? No? Whoa! Trying to start to the bottom, right? That's okay. Cheers. Oh! Cheers to cookies! What a kitty cat. Good job. Oh, do we need to clean the spoon off? Yes. I know. I know. Okay. The sun is going down, the mosquitoes are getting bigger, and it's getting chilly. So, let's see how much of a success this was, hopefully. Alright, there's the getaway girl. And there is Bike. Now, moment of truth. Okay. Oh, it works. It's better. It's got way more, integrity. It's still, you can still feel the weight a little bit for sure, I guess. But I think it's helping. I'm gonna stop adding wear and tear to it by constantly opening and closing it. Let's get the rest of this strapped up and be on our way. Great success. Got this additional bungee cord here that my dad decided to slap on for the first time when it was just the getaway girl. And it's probably a good thing. It's always better to have like a little safety net or whatever when it comes to towing or hauling or doing anything crazy like that. Very nice. I really do love my cozy little setup. It's very cool to take a step back and just see that that's everything. That's all I need. It's right there, and we just had our evening here, and it's our home. It's a really cool feeling, you know. And I am very happy, and I'm very proud of myself. That being said, it's probably time to get all of this put away for the day, get the rig hooked up, and get the hook out of here. Well, so much for my final funny shot of the vlog. Was going to be me flushing the toilet and coming out of the washroom. The park closes at 10 and the washrooms are all already completely locked up. What's up with that? Fish Creek Park. Anyway, that's it for this one, you guys. I am out of here. Thank you very much for watching. And until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow.